Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You can see us, finally. I don't think Cthulhu can see me though, but I can see him. So we've set this up, so we can just have a little chat beforehand. So, we've got two teams going at each other to start off this bracket, right, Cthulhu?
Yes.
Do you want to just maybe go over those teams real quick for us?
Sure. So we have on one side we have Zero Gaming, with the current roster being Zapruder, Rock, Hados, Shade, Carnage, and Solaris. The whole roster being pretty strong, and most of them, all of them being have been playing in one or another competitive team, so they are pretty familiar to the competitive environment. On the other hand, we have Game Sense, though, where we have J-Devon, Striking Contact, Bailey, Unix, Noodle, and as far as I know, at least 3 of those players were playing in a pretty serious competitive environment. And I'd say this could be a very close match because from Zero Gaming, I would probably expect a whole lot of aggression and rushing.
Yep.
From Game Sense, probably more of a just standard ranked strats, just hanging back and just being like playing it safe. That's at least what I would do against Zero Gaming, knowing that Rock and Zapruder, two players that I would actually kind of point out, they used to be quite big on being like just aggressive and rushing and just executing all of the movements very quickly.
Indeed. I haven't seen Zapruder play R6 in a long time. Like a long time. You know, he's an old hat, old face from the old Royal days, and I don't think he played since Royal broke up, so it's a long time ago. So the map we're going to be seeing is Clubhouse. Just need to get everyone ready up, and we'll be heading into this. How do you reckon Clubhouse is going to play out?
I'm actually unsure about either way. This could go both ways. I haven't seen either of. I haven't seen Zero Gaming a whole lot perform on Clubhouse, but I would imagine just pretty much standard plans and pushes through a mostly just meta places. If it's a supply room, there's going to be a push out to the supply room, or if it's a push to the bar, it's going to be through strip club, or that will be it. Nothing too exciting, but I'm expecting sick flicks.
Sick flicks. All right, let's hope. Let's hope also that my PC doesn't crap itself, because this is the first time I've been like trying this beforehand of having a chat with each other.
Right.
Let's turn that off, clean it up a bit, just how it looks.
With the lineup, this is pretty interesting, I'd say, from at least the Game Sense, though, with the Legion and Ella coming around, as well as Smoke, Mute, and Mirror. Like, it seems okay, but it doesn't.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Meta enough, let me just say that.
So what do we got? We got Legion, Smoke, Mute, Ella, and Mirror. I suppose, we got no Bandit, no Jaeger, which are two very big fragging operators with useful gadgets. But then again, we kind of see Ella take over the role of Jaeger in terms of fragging power, and maybe they're not so much as worried about grenades. And then of course we've got Mute, which is kind of interchangeable for the what's it called? Bandit. That's the word I'm looking for. I really like to play Mute. Like, I really feel like his gun's maybe a bit underrated. Bit of lag there.
5 seconds left.
Yeah. It definitely seems underrated, but it is quite a versatile weapon. Although I've been recently just dumping time into Mute Shotgun, all credit to Aces.
Yeah, it is a beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose for me also the attackers have a slightly interesting lineup. Ooh, that's almost an engagement right there. And they haven't even reinforced the tunnel here. Well, they have done one.
Yeah, they have done one, but it does seem that they didn't have enough time on their hands for that.
Yeah, okay, so I suppose that's just the hallmark of them actually being a pug team. And Rock, he's going to engage with Striking here. Striking's going to win out on that one. nice and early on. I'm surprised that they haven't droned him, and interesting to see them deciding to push from without taking control of bar first. Here we go. Zapruder's in bar right now, but if that was 10 seconds earlier, he would have got striking, retreating back to site.
Yeah, they would have been able to get that refrag at the very least, but unfortunately it was just a matter of pretty much bad timing. But losing Jackal isn't that bad, considering the fact that most of the defenders are pretty much close to the objective, so that's not that much of a loss.
Yeah, and Jackal's not really an operator you'd really take on Clubhouse too much either, so I suppose that's an interesting pick.
True, but I'd say it's rather... there goes Rock.
Rage
I'd say it's rather... it's rather maybe just to make sure and to avoid that extra droning, because Jackal's gadget could help out a fair bit with just quick decision making.
Oh, striking! He's got himself a meal right here. He's taking down Carnage. However, SAE gonna peek him and take him on down in reply, but the man advantage is still firmly in the hands of what are they called? Game Sense, though.
Yeah. But now with a 4v3, a Ying, a Habana, and a Thatcher, it's still actually pretty doable. Ying still has all three of those Canelo targets, so...
Yep, and what's interesting for me as well is the fact that they can't open up the kitchen hatch now because all of the ex-Kyroses are gone, Thermite's dead, and Zapruder is going to be taken down by it's just Apsy through the wall here, leaving it up to DOS and SAE. SAE is going to find another, so that's Noodle. DOS is also going to try and push on in. SAE with a third. He's going large. I think it seems to be spectating the wrong person right now.
2v2 now, like just like that.
Oh, SAE, no! No!
Oh, no!
Son! Oh, you almost did it.
But DOS, though, manages to get the refrag, and now a 1v1 between DOS and JD. Two players that...
Oh!
Used to
No
be,
way.
Oh! Most files, please. Somebody.
He saw the top of his head, but that was a 2v5. SAE goes and just walks into sight, makes it his own, and you know they would have. He was responsible for that round one right there.
Yeah. the last moment on mute, that was unfortunate for SAE. Yeah. But at the same time,
he just needed to line up that one tap. It seems like he just had the one bullet left. Is that SAE? Is that Shade? I think it's Shade, isn't it?
I think it's Shade, yeah. I do believe that could be Shade himself.
All right.
Yeah.
So, looks like Ground Zero, is that what they're called? Yeah, Zero Gaming, sorry.
Zero Gaming.
Zero Gaming pull a miracle out there thanks to SAE going ham.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
That was pretty impressive how it all played out, but at the same time, like, that should not have happened defense-wise.
Yeah. See, there's some discussion in the chat. So, I think Ground Zero maybe... Sorry, I'm saying Ground Zero. Zero Gaming are a team that I think that's planning on forming together to be a more regular lineup. Whether the Game Sense, though, is more of just a casual pug lineup.
Yeah, the pug team.
Yeah. So, like, you know, they play a lot of rank together, but
10 seconds
many sweaty strats. I suppose that's what I like to call them, sweaty strats.
5 seconds to go.
So interesting comparison betwin the two lineups. We've got a Jaeger instead of
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
on defense.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I would expect from Zero Gaming to be more aggressive on their plays and like have at least
Attackers
one
recovered the
diffuser.
diffuser.
Getting a bit quiet for me, sorry, Cthuilu. I don't know how it sounds.
My bad. Alright, surprisingly, the tunnel was not reinforced at all by Zero Gaming, even though it is the downstairs plan.
Looks like Noodle's taking a bit of damage somewhere.
Could be that. I think there was one of the somebody was spawn peeking, something like that. Nonetheless, very.
Well, they seem convinced someone's in garage, and I suppose also what's surprising to me is JD's gone for a suppressor on his rifle here.
Yeah, suppressor on the rifle. That's probably for the memes, maybe. Apsy, meanwhile, gets the kill on the Bruder, and that's the yellow gun.
Gonna be trying to hold tunnel. Looks like striking, and it's Apsy. Gonna be pushing up in dirt. Blackbeard probably best to go first. I agree with that one.
Good decision on Striking's part. But ooh, SAE could be going for something big. If he decides to push up, he could catch. I believe that could be.
I think it's Striking. Well, no, it's Cutie. And SAE is going to win out on that one. I was going to say he's getting a bit curious up the hatch, and he's evened up the man count now, as DOS is going to turn it into the Zero Gaming's favour.
Yep, and a 3v4 situation. Ooh, Noodle, you nasty person.
Stay nice. But DOS has gotten its apsy, as JD is going to take down Carnage 2-on-2, just like that. This has been a back and forth round so far.
Yeah, and it's back and forth. Indeed it is. And Noodle seems to be looking for some more kills, but it will be taken down by DOS. All up to JD, as he will be taken down and shut down by DOS as well.
Is that a 4K for DOS?
I think it was, actually. All of it to be taken by SAE and stealing the ace as well.
Yeah. Well, DOS and SAE the only ones with kills so far for Zero Gaming. Oh no.
Yeah, that does not look good. Although I do enjoy sometimes a pretty donut myself.
Oh yeah. I love donuts, eh?
Especially the ones with chocolate topping. But nonetheless, same lineup for that game. The game sense though.
Yep. Yeah, but it's interesting to see that Zero Gaming are just going the Glaz. They didn't bring that last time. Rock was on the one we were criticising, Jackal.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Rock is being that wild card, the experimental one. Deciding, well, Jackal didn't work. What's another off meta operator? Yeah, that's the one. But I mean, Glaz is still viable. I've seen a whole lot of times when people like made some really nice plays with Glaz, even like post nerf.
Yeah. Well, I like to think Glaz has always been viable. Like, like when he's given that ability to see through the smoke, he is more than viable. What's
Attackers have
Cutie
recovered their
trying to
diffuser.
do? Is he trying to fake like he's going down? Maybe stay hidden from some drones.
Maybe that, or trying to bait out the drone. Yeah, let's. Oh, come on, mate. Nonetheless, a pick of IQ as well is pretty interesting.
Detected.
At the same time, semi-confusing. For game sense though, I'll guess there will be hunkering down. I just destroyed one of the drones, but yeah, sure.
Maybe had that glitch where you have to watch a drone get destroyed to make the sound come back to normal.
Oh yeah, it could be that. Maybe that. But then that is even more unfortunate. Ooh, there's the Glaz plays.
Yep, and that's where his strength lies. Rock is going to take down Noodle before JD is going to finish off SAE with a little C4 cheeky play through the floor. That's the Thatcher gone. It could be impactful, especially if they won't be able to get into a church or anything now.
Yeah, that would be quite a play for them. Striking actually could be getting an even bigger play this time if he times the flank just right.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how that we're not seeing much prejudice in them taking control of this ground floor. They're just leaving it, really, which is strange.
Yeah. Could be running into Hibana fairly soon.
Oh, yeah, striking.
Oh, no, striking.
Oh, no, striking.
What a striking. Potatoes. With the whole mag.
The game sense, though, on that one.
The game sense, though, indeed.
To know he was going to run around. They must have the camera up still in the garage. But, game sense doesn't mean anything when you can't hit those shots.
That is true. Cutie might get to sometime soon as well with Carnage droning successfully up ahead. Not that much of a push is happening.
Yeah, this B bomb site is going to get cleared out any second now.
Yeah, with Rock peaking pretty soon, I'm expecting some big plays from there as well.
Yeah, JD has to hit a few miracle shots or not get hit by miracle nades. But I think he might be the next one to get pressured on. Oops. Switch to the wrong person.
Have a look at what's our dear IQ. This is a Bruta. This is a Bruta still continuing to push the central stairs.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that, it's all up to Apsy right here. He's hidden at the back of the bomb site here. He's run out of ammo, and DOS is also going to get another one. DOS is on 9 kills after 3 rounds.
DOS is actually nasty. Oh, and even getting that shot. Okay, DOS. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, I see what you're doing, mate. You need to stop it now. So that was a 3k for him, and Rock got 2 that round.
Yeah, okay, so Rock is now back into the game. Now we all need to pray for Zapruder and Carnage too.
Yeah. We also need to pray for Cutie on the side of Game Sense, though, because he's sitting top of the leaderboard with 3 assists.
How is he on 0 kills and on top of the leaderboard?
It's because he plays Twitch. He just goes around and twitches his opponents and gets assists for it.
Nice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
We are seeing the which I'm actually quite excited.
We're seeing Fuse, yes we are.
Yeah,
of course your Russian pride would be happy with that one. So we're probably going to see some Fuse charges coming down from above.
Unfortunately, it's not hostage.
Unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it. I like to say that's fortunate.
Well, that depends on which team you root.
It's only unfortunate for the Russians.
10 seconds to insertion.
Okay, that was just bad.
5 seconds to go.
And we'll win them. What is interesting is that
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Zero
Attackers
gaming
are
are
moving to
emphasizing
Oh, run out.
strip club.
Ooh, Rock, you got memed on right there. That's one of my favourite runouts to do, but Noodle reacted just fast enough to just stop that. Whew.
I think what give away is the
Or lag.
The pre-fire that or lag. Yeah, the pre-fire from Rock as well was Brain gave out. The pre-fire gave him away, and that's actually got a really nice long angle from the.
Defender is approaching a kill zone.
Brute is still on that Bandit Ironsides game.
Yeah, well, that's what happened on for me is ooh. DOS trying to TK his teammate. When it took the ACOG off, I didn't realise that it didn't have a sight on it, so I ended up with an iron sight for a bit. But obviously that's not too bad considering Bandit iron sights are the best iron sights. But let's take a look at where this push is lining up from. Looks like they're going to be going for a garage push, as the Fuse is starting to do some work from above. Don't think it's actually done too much damage yet.
Yeah, I think most of the charges were caught by the Jaeger device.
Ooh. Zapruder's finally on the board. That's Cutie going down. And Cutie's still on his donut.
Yeah, but Cutie is still he at least he's not like at the bottom of the leaderboard. So
he's still a cutie, that's for sure. Alright, so JD with this LMG, looking like he's going to be peeking on into the B bomb site. He doesn't know, there's someone still in there. Is Apsy's also going to get... He just still doesn't know. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, but the smoke is going to be quickly taken down, and just like that, Zops is a Zapruder in this 1-on-3, counting the downed person makes it a 2-on-3. But Zap's going to have to go nutty if he wants to survive in this game round right here. Oh, he's... I don't know what he's doing.
That will be the way to go. No, he's trying to reach over the wall.
Oh, they're lining up for him. That's the diffuser. He hasn't seen him.
Oh no, he hasn't seen him. That would have been such a...
Oh, that would have turned it into the 1v1 super fast. However, Striking's going to get the kill in the end, and we are going to see Game Sense, though, take their first round, finally.
Oh, that was quite unfortunate. Because if he would have been able to get that double kill, that round could have easily went into 0 gaming at hand. But yeah, nonetheless, round 5 with so far 0 gaming on the lead. In the lead.
Well, Zap got himself 3 that round. He really should have gotten the one planting, and then if he managed to win that last 1v1, that would have been an ace. However, not to be. You know, this is all just wishful thinking. as Doss isn't able to stretch out in front, and he says, "Remind me to never go 1 speeds." He needs to be at 3 speed, apparently.
We need to remind them not to go with Fuse silenced LNG with a big dog.
That's the only way to play Fuse.
That's like a whole new level of perversion as well.
Also, someone remind me to check his MOS files, because that 9 and 0, or 9 and 1 now, is insane.
Time to redecorate.
Alright, so third time's the charm for GameSense though. They've decided downstairs is what they're going to do again. Maybe.
10
It
seconds
seems
left
that
before insertion.
maybe they're just cycling the strats from all their teams. Like, oh yeah,
5
let's try
seconds
doing
left
this.
before
I mean,
insertion.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Line of fire.
Attackers
I
are
think-
the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
I don't
it.
know. I think that Zero Gaming. I keep having to double checking that's the name. I've got Ground Zero written at the top as well of the thing.
Oh, God.
Well, let me just fix that real quick before I get in trouble.
Either way, while Monkey
no,
is
man.
fixing that, we are seeing a push into the escape tunnel.
I think
as
we're
far
seeing
as
a
I'm
crash. That's what I think we're seeing.
Oh, we're seeing the crash. Oh no.
Well, we're seeing the crash.
Ah boy.
That's what happens when I alt tab mid game.
Oops.
Well, we'll be back soon, guys.
Everything changes.
Life.
Alright guys, my sincerest apologies, and we are back. So of course I'm MonkeyFist, and I'm joined by Mr. Russian Cthulhu. If you're still there, let's hope you are.
He is.
Yes.
Still here.
He is still here. So, score is 3-3. To ensure that I don't crash again, I'm just not going to alt-tab to update that. So you guys will just have to deal. Alright, and we're going into it right now. So from what I understand is... the score is 3-3, and someone was locked out of basement.
Right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's not a good sign for a rehost.
No. Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
Coffee break.
Yep, another coffee break, guys. Won't be long. All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We've decided to abandon that other game. The the silver gameplay was getting us down. No, just kidding, just kidding. But we've decided to move on to Mindfreak versus Downfall. Now, I'm MonkeyFist. I'm joined by Mr. Russian Cthulhu. There we go. All right, so now we just saw Mindfreak actually struggle a little bit. 5-3 against RPM Trials the Second.
Yeah, maybe there was some memeing.
Yeah, not classic Mindfreak. Mindfreak have been very dominant. Like, they can get 5-0s, 5-1s against teams like Atletico. So, for me, that was a big shock, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really what I expected. While I'm just making some changes to the settings and everything, do you want to just go through these lineups?
Alrighty. We have, for Mindfreak, we have Magnet, Aces, Rizraz, Kings, and Aloste. And for Downfall, we have Clarence, Dino, Midnights, Casper, Luca, and Matt Storm.
Oh, so Matt Storm's actually playing today. Normally, he's their coach, so he's subbing in. Interesting.
It does say on their CG page that he is currently online, so I would presume that he would be one of the players for today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I thought he'd join the lobby because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just updating the names, and it looks like everyone wants to go on defense.
That's a debate and a half. While the teams will be discussing who will get to go first after a game of tic-tac-toe, I'd like to just point out that for Downfall, this will be quite a challenge. Trying to topple Mindfreak.
I suppose this is kind of what we might see a bit more with some Cybergamer stuff. I don't know how much attention people have been paying, but CG have actually announced that they're going to be given $1,000 a season to the Rainbow Six ladder. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few more serious teams involved. So, like, for example, Mindfreak.
Or Corvidae.
Yeah, or Corvidae. Like, you know, those teams that left the ladder when Pro League was announced and everyone was playing Pro League. And, you know, I suppose you can say that the CG ladder has really just been dominated by those under 18 teams that really can't play in Pro League. But now that, you know, there's a bit of prize money there.
That is true as well. And I'm guessing we will just in general be seeing a whole lot more interest coming into CG with that announcement.
Oh, for me, you're frozen. In OBS, yeah, you're frozen. I thought that was rather hilarious.
Whoops.
Is it working now? Okay. Now it's working. It's working. No, it was just me. It's because I minimized Discord, so I have to leave Discord open for you to be moving. That should be fun.
Right. Otherwise, yeah, this will be a very interesting matchup, especially on Chalet, as throughout the Invitational qualifiers and the Pro League as well, we did see Mindfreak playing fairly confidently on this map, utilizing the Barn Gaming even plans and defending them fairly successfully.
Yeah.
But
I suppose for Downfall, I keep wanting to call him Darkfire. I don't know. It sounds better. You should change your name to that. For Downfall, you said this is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a team that they haven't really, I suppose, played too much. They might have played them a bit in ranked, but not really too sure on that front, I suppose. But you did mention that the map will be Chalet, so.
Yeah, map will be Chalet, yes, and it is quite nice for roamers as well. So I would expect a whole lot of aggression from Mindfreak roamers wise. I would expect at least a Bandit Ella combo. At the very most, there will be an addition of Jaeger to it. From Downfall, unfortunately, I haven't seen a whole lot of their plays, so I wouldn't bet a whole lot, but I would love to see some just good plays from them.
Yeah, well, I know, for example, Clarence is going to go absolutely nuts. He always does. I call it the Clary carry. And Dino, of course, a very, very strong fragger for the Downfall side. Like, I suppose I always like to see them as a strong side just because of their fragging potential. They're all excellent fraggers.
So you would say they're rather more on fragging better side rather than strat-wise, let's say.
That's how I'd think they'd play.
Hmm.
For me at least.
Right.
Alright, so we have everyone in the lobby. We're about to get on into this. I'm going to minimize Discord just so I can see the Twitch chat as well, just in case something happens. Wait, no, they're not ready. For me, you're frozen now, so we'll just leave that for a little bit.
Right.
For me, I'm moving.
For me,
Hello? Hey?
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're there.
hello?
We're about to head on into it, and then Magnet said wait, so
Oof.
waiting. Just a
Right,
quick toilet
Magnet-
run. He just knows you guys are all watching and wants to keep you just waiting. I shouldn't have minimized
Bloodhound
Discord so
said-
quickly.
Cthulhu is broken.
Yeah, that's because you were frozen. There we go. That's
Yeah.
what I'll do. I'll maximize Discord and just chuck it right to the left. So yeah. So-
Magnet just probably decided to go for a
Typical Magnet. Typical Magnet.
Typical Magnet.
He's just gonna make us wait just for a bit, just for the meme.
But yeah, what are you expecting lineup-wise from Mind Freak? What do you say?
I don't know. Whenever you ask that about Mind Freak, they can do anything. Alright, for example, we're probably gonna see a Capitao LMG. Alright? So that's just the type of Mind Freak plays we've come to expect.
That does sound quite refreshing.
Refreshing indeed. I look good with a beard, says Two Dads. Oh, thank you. Going for the more dad look now that I've got that responsibility.
Hey.
Well,
Right.
this is awkward.
Well, hello.
No, not
Magnet's
really.
still proceeding to do his backflips.
Yeah, you just got to warm up properly, get ready to go. You know what I realised? I haven't tweeted out at all that we're casting tonight.
Yeah, I believe actually DevMata and R6NZ have already done that for us. Thank you very much, staff.
Yeah, I should probably get in on the retweet game.
Gang.
I was actually about to say something pertaining to the game, but now I've forgotten. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Okay. Maybe we could talk a bit about Mind Freak actually. Oh, no. We just had someone drop about Mind Freak actually entering the CG tournament. So for they have qualified to go to the invitational qualifiers in Sydney in a month or so. No, sorry, 2 weeks now. It's getting close.
Yeah, 2 weeks actually. Yeah, and they had a pretty good performance happening throughout the invitational qualifiers,
Yep.
and it had a bit of a shaky positioning, call it, at the end with all the drama and all of the. Yeah, let's just keep it at drama. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna go into
I suppose for me, like they've decided, instead of scrimming tonight, we're going to enter the tournament. We're going to use that as practice to try and get ready for actually doing vetoes and stuff to get the maps that we're going to be playing. That's my
train
guess.
for the videos, yeah. But
Anyway, you can see the screen, right?
that's -4.
Ugh.
I have a potato. Monkey, save me.
Knowing me, the game's about to crash now that I've alt-tabbed to change
Oh,
things. Just wait this round, and then we'll try and sort something out, hey?
Yeah.
I might have to restart Discord. That might be what has to happen.
Alright, I will entrust your tantalizing voice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, well, let's focus on this for now. Let's take a look at these operator lineups. We have got pretty standard. Okay, Ace is on the Jackal. It's a bit strange for Chalet for me. Lusty Hibana, pretty smart. King's on Ash. What's new?
Bomb
Wizrad's gone for the Zofia.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm quite curious about how the Jackal plays will work out. 'Cause he actually would be more viable on Chalet rather than picking on Clubhouse that we've seen from Zero.
You know
Gaming
what's
versus-
also interesting about this though? Aces has gone for the pistol.
10 seconds
Now,
left.
normally when you get a Jackal, it's to act as a sledge or as the buck to open up
5
the
seconds
floor, right?
remaining.
Because you can use his secondary shotgun. But he doesn't have that available to him, and they've
Attackers
got
have
no
recovered their
sledge or
diffuser.
no
Attackers are
buck
moving to defuse
to
the
do
bomb.
the same thing. So, let's see how this one plays out, hey? Looks like there's also going to be a pretty heavy presence downstairs. Of course, Timid's going to be opening up this wall as you do.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
You know, I hope everything's
Attackers
running
recovered
fine,
the diffuser.
even without
Attackers
Cthulhu.
have dropped the
Just
bomb
worried that my
diffuser.
OBS has crashed or something like that.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Ooh,
diffuser.
looks like Matt Storm might be gathering a bit of information with his pulse down below. That was exactly where Aces was. So he might be waiting for someone to come on in, and he's going to chuck a C4 up through the floor. Oh, Ace is trying to go for those long-range scans. He knows that someone is downstairs. In fact, maybe even two people, as more and more is coming up. I don't know. I think my Discord's frozen. Got a message from Cthulhu on my phone about it. Okay. Let's just focus on this for now. I'll do this round and then I'll try and sort that. So Ace is going to be pressuring the downstairs as well. They've found out where the Ella is, and Clarence has gone pretty low for it as well. Looks like he may be able to back away into the corner though and remain hidden. Ooh, and Kings is going to find the head of Dino. Dino almost got the refrag, but Luke is there to trade him back before Ace has taken down Clarence. So 4-on-3 like that, man advantage is firmly in Mindfreak's hands. Lusty on his drone is going to be calling out the position, as we're also going to see Kings get down. Where was that from? I have no idea. But Aces is going to trade out Matt Storm at the same time. Looks like the revive is going to come on through, but Luke has dropped down the hatch. He's on the flank. He could get something going on right here, right now. They might have actually heard him. And Aces has definitely heard him. It's going to take him down. It's all up to Timid now in the 1-on-4. 1 minute remaining. So, looks like this is going to be a Mindfreak round for sure. Oh, and they seem to know where he is. They're looking like they're going to try and pincer him together. And down he goes. Aces will be credited with that kill. So, no plant. Mindfreak just going straight for the frags. I'll wait till, wait, how many did Aces get? 4k for Aces. Oh, I've said that before. 4k for Aces. Alright, let me just restart my Discord. Try and get Cthulhu back on in here, eh, boys? Tragic. But it looks like OBS is going fine, so I suppose that's something to be happy about. Anyway, tell me how you guys been and such. Alright, Cthulhu, can you hear me?
Right.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Sick. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes! And we have liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So, Mindfreak won that first round. Aces with a 4k on that Jackal. So, that little bit of criticism we're throwing his way, or maybe not a bit warranted at all.
Jackal does have a good set of weapons, though. So.
And it looked like it was Ace's job to be chasing the frags. At least that's what he was doing hardcore. Yeah. Let's take a look at these lineups. So we are seeing the Zofia come out from Clarence this time. So it looks like he's gone for the what's the Polish Grom? The Grom main. He was Ella, now he's Zofia. Matt Storm on the sledge. He's not favouring that buck apparently. And that Twitch drone has been found out there by Lusty. I think he was possibly a bit aware of its potential positioning.
Yeah.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers ejected to defuse a bomb.
Actually, very aggressive as well.
Ooh.
Never mind. That's the peak, and Clarence gets the kill on Kings. One of the Romans and the Peakers is gone, but Rizraz goes for the refrag on 10. And another one. Mag, what are you doing on Dino? Oh, yuck.
Oh no! They're not even letting them near the building.
Nah. Somebody get DJ Khaled on the phone already.
Another one for sure. I'm going to actually turn the game volume down in just a moment. Because I was having trouble hearing you while they were firing, but we'll wait till this round ends. Which, you know, probably pretty soon.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Yeah, probably pretty soon. With Clarence and Matt Storm left. Clarence, hey.
Oh!
Never mind. That nearly ended badly. So,
Oh, Aces.
Defender is approaching a killing
Calm
zone.
down, mate.
Been discovered.
Aces, what are you doing? Mind
Oh.
throw already.
Oh. Or
Ooh. Oh.
Magnet with another one, and he's going to look away just as Clarence is there for the trade. So 4 on 2 to a 1 on 2. The pulse scanner is also going to be acting nicely on Clarence right here. C4 is going to come on out, not close enough to do enough damage, but it looks like Lusty wants to chase that one, and he's going to win out on that one.
That was
Not a
what
single
was that?
member got in the building.
that was not even just even a casual round. At least on casual, you will have at least one person entering, but that was just no.
Not
was
a
like
single
hitting-
person got inside.
That was the truck hitting a human on like 100 kilometers per hour. That was just nasty.
Oh man, color me impressed because that was. They had no chance. It was like shooting fish in a barrel, but it was fish outside the building.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that did not look well to them. Ace is actually back on that Jackal game though.
Well, let's take a look at the kills now. Aces didn't get himself another one, so who was it? It was Lusty and Magnet to a piece, and Rizraz. Yep.
Yeah, Rizraz got a refrag at the start of the round. Insert monkey thinks emote.
Yeah. Right. I wonder how tilted this downfall team might be right now. That would be pretty tilting.
Yeah, that will be. Yeah, I'd say yeah. That's a definitely tilting experience with how that round went.
It just reminds me of like old school Corvidae or Maelstrom when they were called back in the day. Watching them play Canal, and that's what they were doing. They were all spawn peeking for every single spawn, and not letting them get even inside the building because that was brutal. But looks like Lusty on the Doke beat with the shotgun, the Boss G.
The BM's already coming out from MF.
Oh, it's not BM, it's just smart tactics. Alright, so Kings is nice and close here to one in the library here. That might be Luca, who's going to peek him and get Kings while he's still on his drone, jumping off.
Should have anticipated that.
Oh, yeah, he shouldn't have exposed himself so much, I suppose, if we want to be super critical. But
yeah, but none. Yeah. Either way, Rizraz already will be rushing over. It actually surprises me that Rizraz is playing on Zafia. Or somebody that usually plays more of a aggressive role. Luca actually picks up another kill on Rizraz. Luca is actually a pretty good player. Because I did see him play several times, and during those several times he was actually performing really well. So I would imagine that maybe he would be able to get some clutches going, but nonetheless, a peek from the office. That's a very interesting angle that they will be 5v3 with a minute 36. Could go both ways if Downfall will start just trying to pull something really aggressive or cheeky.
oh no.
Oh boy, Aces.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Oh, they're doing it. Oh, the crossfire.
That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you go for the hot drop. Lusty's managed to down one with the Boss G, but he's going to be finished off by Luca on the reply. Luca with, I think it was a 4K or 3K actually for that round.
3K, yeah.
You know, this is probably why Mindfreak went 5-3.
Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a pattern. 5-3 against RPM, and now potentially, well, already given a round to Downfall. It is though quite I would probably call it cruel way to do it, because you give Downfall the hope, and then if Mindfreak will be able to get back to 5 straight after like losing several rounds to them, that would be quite a crushing.
So you think Mindfreak are just going to meme and try and win until it gets dire, then they're going to start sweating?
Yeah, I'd say that there's quite a high chance for that.
Yeah, okay, understandable. I don't disagree with you. Looks like we're going to be seeing a mute come out this time.
And as well as Vigil. from Mindfreak as well on Rizraz.
No shotgun
least-
for him though.
Yeah, no shotgun this time, so there's that. Rizraz is taking it ever so slightly more seriously rather than Lusty.
10 seconds to go.
But yeah, I mean,
5 seconds to insertion.
I'm slightly confused with the pick of Glass by Dino
Attackers
on
have
this one,
recovered their
but
diffuser.
if it works, it works. I
Locate a
mean,
bomb
ooh,
and
that's
defuse
a nasty peek and a half.
This is one of my favorite ones to do because you can't really check down low from range. You have to get up close, and this is surely a free kill if he. Oh, no way!
Oh, there it is.
Whoop! There it is. Luke has gone down nice and early to Rizraz as he was peeking. Looks like the bandit juggle is going to be coming out as well. Oh, he's a bit drunk right now. He's got it too. Kings, no, you can't do it. You got to run.
Kings. Oh, Kings, never mind. With the help of Rizraz, we'll be getting the kills. What is happening?
You know what that instantly made me think of?
What?
You've seen Watchmen, right?
Yeah.
It's like Rorschach. He's like, you're not opening the door up into me. You guys are. I'm opening the door up to see you. And they just fall. Oh.
Oh no. Well, I mean, so far the downfall lineup are living up to the team's name. I'm sorry. I was longing to get that joke going.
That's I don't know. Mindfreak are just on another level right now, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Downfall do seem like they're doing absolute best too.
But like, no. Let's put it like this, alright? The team that won the CG ladder last season is getting memed on.
Yeah.
Just getting
by
memed
the
on.
team that qualified for the invitation.
Yeah. Oh.
Guys. Anyways, let's have a look at the defense of the wine cellar by default. Downfall.
Yeah. I always thought it was Darkfire. I don't know why, but it does sound better. They should change it.
Darkfire was above Matt Stone's previous team.
Was it? Maybe that's why I thought
that
it was
that was Wildfire. That was Wildfire.
Oh, Wildfire. Yeah, okay. Was he in? Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I think one of the.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
I pick Arizona is just seeming to be just jack of all trades. Now going with Glass. Before it was Zafia, and on defense that was what was it? Vigil. Magnet already going for the cheeky rush. Let's see if he can actually catch people off guard. Oh, that's a first element.
Not if he hits the Grismont.
Yeah. Luca, oof. Gets the kill on Lusty, but Aces will be trading it out.
Oh, yep. Looks like the old Mindfreak Blue Tunnel Rush attempt's going to be coming out. You can see the Echo Drone. Clarence going to acknowledge that it was a nice flick there. As oh no. F's in the chat, boys. We're going to see a team kill.
Oh wow. Luca's probably getting a nice hot portion of roast.
Dino just keeping his wrist warm there. Looks like Rizraz.
There's another one.
Rizraz going to be pushing in, using the smoke as cover smartly on Glass. So it's all up to Dino and Matt Storm now. Oh, he's been seen.
Oh, wow.
How are none of those shots hitting? Oh, he's been downed.
I think he's down. Yeah, he's down.
So it's all up to Dino.
With the run and... Oh, no. Riz
no.
Lost all the bullets. Oh, there we go. He's finally down. There's the umpire. Shotgun Magnet's already on the case. That just... yeah. Timida's already calling GG's. Like, he's done already. Poor guy. Too much ranked.
Oh,
that sounds about right.
It seems like Monfrey can play not like ranked though. Maybe that's why that comments. This isn't what we want to see though, is it? I feel bad.
Can Mindfreak just meme a bit longer? Like, I want to see a close game.
No, it's not. I don't want to see the memeing. I want to see some good competitiveness.
True.
Like,
Mm.
It hurts my feelings.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, we're staying
Yeah.
at a stable 60 frames. That's good. Normally when
That's
I'm
good.
in like top-down view, it doesn't.
Oh, that's an improvement then.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, and like, you know, the game would be like at 130 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But like this OBS would be like 45, 47 dropping. So it looks like it's staying nice and even for now, so I don't know, I seem to have unlocked extra CPU power.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Downloaded a couple of extra cores.
Lusty trying to melee the drone.
Good old Lusty. Nicely done, mate.
So wait, tell me more about this. You can download more cores?
Yeah, you can download more cores at downloadcores.com.
Don't do it, guys.
And then you also start getting like random red boxes on the monitor as well when you play games.
Random red boxes.
Oh no, Lusty meanwhile already goes for the rampage again on Timid. Poor guy does not good time yet. There goes Magnet left. Okay, never mind. That's
Rage quit. No, Rizraz just giving him excuses. He rage quit.
Right,
Rizraz is... Oh!
oh.
Gonna miss the shot there under Clarence. He's taken him low though. Probably about a third of his HP has gone down.
Yeah. But with Rizraz and Magnet now gone 3v4, Downfall will have a bit of an advantage on this one. I get a feel that Lusty is just like urging, like, come on, let me just do the run out. Let me do the run out. Come on.
Yeah, well, the man advantage is in the hands of Downfall, but it's only a 3-on-4. It's not possible for them to come back from, and Lusty's gotten two of them lined up for him outside. He's only managed to down one. That's Clarence, completely downed right now, and looks like he's going to get pressured on from the Twitch, I think it is. Yep. He's going to send some pre-fire his way, but he's going to go for the reload, and he's gone down. Dino pushing in nicely. Turns into a 4-on-2. So Kings and Aces, and surely Clarence is going to get picked on up.
Yeah, Clarence will be picked up, finally reset back to 50 health. Now leading... I'm thinking, yeah, the Downfall will have this round. Even though that Aces and Kings do play on a higher level, let's say solo play-wise. But I would say, yeah, that this will be
I think this all
Downfall's round.
depends on how Kings does on this flank, which he's going to have to start moving now. There's another team kill from Luca. He'd be kicked if this was ranked. As Luca's going to get the final kill though. And I think we might be heading to a rehost. Could be wrong, but that's 2 TKs for Luca, so another F in the chat.
Yeah. And another one. Get some of those Fs.
We'll just have to find out if the team's doing a rehost so they can rely on Magnet getting back in on time. Looks like no rehost.
Meanwhile, let's play the Rizraz roulette. Who are we going to see from Rizraz?
The pretend BN is cut out over at Magnet's house, apparently.
Right, okay.
So, reading from chat that Downfall are not actually playing with their main lineup. So, of course, we know we've got Mattstorm in. And then, of course, Timid looks to also be subbing it in. Suppose that could explain why they haven't been performing as they normally do. Yeah.
But at the same time, considering all, like, could have gone worse. It could have gone much worse, and it could have been already a 5-0.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like, even though the Mind Freak is making the Downfall showing
10 seconds
some
remaining.
pretty solid performance so far. And,
5 seconds to go.
it feels that there's been a bit of a copy-paste happening
Attackers' objective
from
is to locate a bomb and
Downfall
defuse it.
with the operator picks.
Yeah, very similar across the board, isn't it?
Attackers have dropped the
But
bomb.
maybe that could be the solution for the win for them. Nonetheless, King's already making his way over to the library and busting open.
Of course,
going
this
for
time it's
potential
getting
rush.
droned out for him. Instead of having to drone it himself. Oh, and he almost caught off Luca there. Whew.
Whew. Luca just dodged that bullet.
Oh, he dodged a bullet indeed.
waiting for the push from Lusty. I'm pretty interested. There's the firefighter. Oh, look, I nicely got that 50 round mag actually, I believe, saved him. And he manages to escape.
Well, he's 26 left in the clip, so it's not that it saved him. It's just he managed to win out in the end, as Aces will find Matt Storm. So, 4 on 3 now. Losing Lusty early on is going to be a bit tough for them to open up the hatch now.
Yeah, and that would mean either a push from the main, main staircase or from the north staircase. Sorry. Aces meanwhile getting some work done on the ceiling as well, trying to catch some defenders off guard. I don't think there will be much of that movement, as just defenders will be hunkering down. Look, Luca already, I believe, rotated back. There's the tag on Ella.
You can see that Aces has finally taken the shotgun this time on his Jackal, so he can now properly melt this floor. Oh, and Luca's just playing Ring a Ring a Rosie and escaping him, but not for long. Rizraz has found him now. But
there's the there's the push. Timid finally getting the revenge on Rizraz from all those peaks. All up to Kings and Aces, and 2v2 situation. So far, Mindfreak seeming to be able to chip away bit by bit from a downfall. And all up to, I believe, Clarence and Timid. So let's see how that will be played out.
Yeah, well, time's starting to run low.
Yeah.
Same thoughts, eh?
Run low, yeah. And if Mindfreak will just go for the rush, and maybe they'll be able to peek. Like, that's... Or the push through the hallway, not into the kitchen.
Well, they've got a bit of barbed wire to contest with. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kings use that Ash charge to stop that. And I think that might also be all the smoke charges. Kings is going to see Timid, I think, running on in through the smoke, and Aces is going to find him. So it's left it all up to Clarence now, all alone over in the opposite bomb site. He's going to be pushing up. He hears the plant going down, and he's going to find one. Is he going to find the second? Yes, he is. Clarence is going to clutch out that round. And it's 4-3 now. Downfall definitely showing some fight back after Mindfreak lost for Magnet.
Poor Magnet. But yeah, very well played. And as you mentioned before the match started, the Clarence carry was real.
Clary carry, what's he on right now? 5. So Luca's the one who's doing all the work at the moment, though.
Yeah, Luca, even considering the fact that the two team kills were in effect. Luca,
put him on 9 if they were counted.
Yeah, but actually give him 9. So he's doing even extra work, getting them kills. A bit maybe happy on the trigger, but nonetheless. Valkyrie actually now coming out of Aces. Maybe we'll be able to get some cheeky peeks.
Yeah, well, that kind of tells me they're going to be trying to play aggressive outside again. Maybe not as advisable, seeing as they're down to the 4 players, but still workable.
Yeah, it's still workable, definitely.
Especially if you can hit the shots so consistently like Mindfreak have been doing. Been able to just, that second round, they absolutely denied Downfall even getting close to the building. Like,
yeah, that was something to watch.
10 seconds remaining.
That was something. Nonetheless,
5 seconds left.
So far, yeah, it does seem to be potentially the repeat of the second round. Aces is already placing yet another camera on the outside, I believe, from the kitchen.
Looks like they are going to be a bit more calm.
Yeah, Lusty will have to hang back on those peaks. Ooh, there's this yummy cams. It's actually got a pretty decent spot as well, because he has a murder hole to peek into the double doors into the main west entrance, and he has the windows to peek to the east. Lusty giving the call out on where all the attackers are. Rizraz will be holding the angle at the window. Ooh, Ace is actually just getting ready for that throw out. Has the C4. Ooh.
He's going to take Dino low. I think that's all he could manage there. Dino might be thanking his lucky stars that he's not dead right now.
True. And I would imagine that Luca would now be going for where it's time to flush out the Roma as he is getting consistently. Lusty is getting consistently tagged by those drones, but he will be falling back. Now all of the Mind Freak members on the side. What do you reckon?
No, they're not. King's
No,
here.
actually,
He's on the flank. He's coming all the way down to the garage.
Yeah, King's going for some intricate flanks, and he will be potentially holding that angle from the stairs as well.
Well, we're only just seeing Downfall take control of this top floor now. Clarence is going to find Lusty as the first frag, though. Minute 30 on the clock. How Mindfreak are able to hold out really depends on Kings on his flank. Things will get a bit dicey on site in just a moment. I can really feel it. Kings has found one. That's Clarence gone down, and now they know they have to worry about someone from a different angle.
Yeah, they will either need to try to commit to a flashing downstairs as well, but they'll have to do it very quickly, or they will have to just YOLO it and just push with somebody covering the flank.
Oh, Kings might be getting a bit overactive, and Timid is going to find him holding the angle. It's now up to Rizraz and Aces, who are both trying to anchor down on the site. 45 seconds, so that's given a lot of time for Downfall to start pushing when so required. Ace is going to open up onto Timid. That's the first one going down. It looks like Downfall have spread out completely and going to try attack it from multiple angles. Aces is gone down finally, so it's up to Rizraz. He's gotten one, but he's gone down to about 20 HP on his own. Plant will surely be attempted in just a moment. In fact, it's going down right now. And Luke is going to find the kill. We're going to overtime, guys. Downfall with a fight back to 4-4 now that Mindfreak are down a member.
And it seems that, yeah, that crucial player being Magnet dropping, that is the kind of the crumbling point for Mindfreak at the moment. That is if they're not memeing.
Well,
and
yeah. Like, there's a big back and forth in the chat as to whether Mindfreak are trying or not.
Yeah, it does feel from time to time that there might be a bit of a questioning.
Yeah, you know what it comes down to for me, right? Then, like, you know, people get upset about, this is just going to matchmaking, right? People get upset about tryhards in casual. Whereas, you know, you'll find people in casual just rush in and, you know, get like 3 kills or like, you know, peek everything they can just to get kills, right? And they're like, oh, filthy tryhards or whatever. For me, that's not tryharding. That's just mucking around trying to get kills. You're just getting out-skilled, not out-tryharded. Whereas, you know, if you know 5-stack and droning everything, etc., etc., that's what tryharding is in casual. Yeah, like, and I suppose that's kind of what we're seeing right here, isn't it? You know, we're just seeing Mindfreak just play a little crazy.
Yeah, a little bit too overly excited.
Yeah, but Downfall, you know, are able to contest with them so far. They've brought it back to 4-4, hit the overtime. You said you wanted it to be an interesting or close match.
Attackers recovered the
there we go.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Maybe Mindfreak low-key listening on the stream.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's just make Cthulhu's wishes come true.
Defender is approaching a kill zone.
New Year's wishes coming true. A present from Mindfreak. Oof. Well, Storm will be securing that kill on Kings.
Yep, that's what happens when you peek too aggressively all the time. They start to adapt to it and they start to play against it. So it's a 5-on-3, just like that.
Yep, and now next up will be, I believe, Lusty getting tagged up by, I'm not even sure by what.
I think it was an Ash charge.
Oh yeah, that could have been an Ash charge, actually. Oh, down to 2v5 already.
Yeah.
Ace is tagging up Lusty. Lusty actually gets the kill on Luca, but Clarence will... Ooh, the pre-fire through the wall by Aces. There's the C4 coming out. Can he get the kill? Nope. He'll be unfortunately missing with that C4. 3v1 now, actually. Aces, can he do it?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
So yeah, it looks like Mindfreak's journey in this tournament might be getting cut short here. We just have to see if they can bring it back. But now we've got Downfall on match point.
Yeah, downfall on match point. This could be big. This could be big. And Mindfreak, if they want to stay at this ladder, they will need to like try hard their best. Rizraz actually going on Buck this time, and so far it does seem that there will be a bit of a attempt to go for actual tryharding. Ace is actually going on big with the 10 kills. Rizraz on 8 kills. and
I say it's tryharding, but that's not the right word for it. Like, of course, you're always trying to win. Like, you don't play to lose; you play to win.
Bomb located by
Yeah, looks like they might be trying to play a bit more serious, I should say.
Yeah. Call it, yeah. More serious. That's the one. And yeah, I'm still somewhat questioning the pick of Jekyll on Aces, considering all the facts. But I mean, if it works, it works. It's getting locked out already. Like that's a sign. Like, yep, you're out.
10 seconds to insertion.
Luca roaming upstairs potentially.
Yeah, well, he's done so much good work up above, isn't he?
Yeah, he did quite some work as well. So that wouldn't really surprise me. Come on, man.
Oh, Timmy just having difficulty with his hatch. There we go. He's gotten there in the end.
Yeah, he managed to do it at the end. Lusty will be either... Yep, he will be just going for the drone ahead. I don't think anyone from Mindfreak is yet to go upstairs.
Yeah. Well, they're going to go for this hatch control, of course. Well, not if Clarence takes down Rizraz like that. Oh, Clarence almost peeking back on out. So Mindfreak getting a taste of their own medicine right now. It's in a 5-on-3 on this, potentially final round.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for Mindfreak, but at the very least, they still do have a Hibana, so they will be able to breach the hatch.
Yeah, unlike last time, they attacked up here. Clarence is also going to open up on the Aces as well. 2-on-5, so Lusty and Kings have to reach... Okay, just Lusty has to reach deep if Mindfreak want to stay in this tournament for tonight. 1-on-4. He's going to have to clutch ace this, boys.
Yep. He'll have to channel the inner aces.
We saw Luca go for the 360 there.
Oof. Ooh, Luca. Already.
Here we go.
There's the rush.
Here we go. We got to see this.
And that's what she wrote.
Oh no. He 360s this. Watch this.
Oh god, Luca.
Yeah. All right. So we could discuss forever if Mindfreak would have won it if Magnet didn't DC. It was looking likely. They were 4-1 up, and then Magnet DCs, and that's when they start losing. Was it 4-2? I can't remember. It was looking likely. And however, at the end, it is Downfall who come out on top. So we will be right back and have the next game coming for you soon, guys.
Alrighty.
you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.